Good morning, everybody. Today is August 2nd. It's
Thursday?
Thursday, yeah. My 30th birthday.
Woo!
I just wanted to show you a little bit about the tarp we put up last night. We just used existing bolts that are used to put the ceiling on the shelter. We just kind of knotted it good around that. That's what we used to set it up. And then I just tied the other corners like around the little slats that are on the wall and such. It actually provided a pretty good windbreak last night. We both stayed very warm and comfortable. That was nice. The only bad thing is that our clothing, everything we wore last night, I hung up because it was literally just dripping with water, and I tried to wring the water out of it, but it's still pretty wet today. So we're going to be wearing some wet clothes today until we can get it dried out in the sunshine. This is our view from the shelter here. That's our picnic table over there. We didn't use it yesterday because it was so wet. Matt's going to make some coffee.
Coffee and breakfast, yeah.
I would like my hot Starbucks mocha for my birthday with extra whip, chocolate drizzle.
That's not your surprise.
2 shots of espresso.
The meal might be close. Although actually, if I can steal the camera. What she doesn't know is there is actually a birthday surprise. So, in my pack the whole time, fighting through all that weather, it might be a little moist now, we have a little birthday surprise. So, happy birthday, dear.
Thank you. Ooh, it is a little damp.
Should hold up.
Says, I don't drink tap. We've talked about this. Oh, Meeple. Birthdays are get what you want days. Take advantage. Oh, yes, I will take advantage. Our cat doesn't drink tap water. That's why this is funny.
Mm-hmm.
That is so funny. Thank you, dear.
So I thought you'd appreciate that reminder of the baby.
Mm-hmm. This is our tarp right here, all folded up. So it's nice and compact. I mean, it's not much bigger than my hand or my feet. Pretty small. So this definitely comes along with us. Even with the guy lines that I've added to it and some Dutch hardware, it's only like 8 ounces or 7 ounces or something crazy. So a lot lighter than one of those big blue tarps. But it really goes a long ways to making your life comfortable. As for our wet stuff, we're just gonna have to wear it and dry it out on our bodies as we hike. But even if it was dry right now, I'm not sure it would have made a difference because the grass is super wet. And I don't know if you've noticed from our previous videos or this one, the grass and the ferns and the weeds on the trail here are like as tall as my shoulders, and they're overgrown onto the trail. So as you walk through them, all that water just goes on your clothes anyway. So, but they got a good washing yesterday. No soap or anything, but they got covered in dew and rain and everything else. So at least they got washed that way. And I have a feeling all that grass is going to be just as wet and just as dewy this morning. Because it was pretty damp overnight. It didn't rain anymore after, what would you say, like 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock?
Not even.
Not even, probably 7 or so. But it was damp and cloudy, and it still is kind of damp and cloudy. But rumor is the sun is supposed to come out today, and it already looks brighter outside than it did yesterday. So we're hoping we just suffer through the wet clothes, get to Todd Harbor, lay everything out on the rock or in the sunshine or on a clothesline, whatever we have access to, and get everything dried that way. Fortunately, our pajamas and such and our quilts and our entire sleep system stayed dry yesterday, which is awesome. Except for Matt's socks, but we worked that out. Although I'm taking back my wool socks today, if yours try it. It's my birthday. I get what I want.
How's the birthday mocha coffee?
cream though.
I'm sorry. If we find any cows on the island, I will milk them myself. Turn it into whipped cream.
It's perfect, thank you, dear. First steps on the Manong today.
A little mileage, it's a good introduction to it.
Alright guys, we are headed out, saying goodbye to shelter number 5, I think it is. Yeah, 5. Alright, we are gonna go find our way towards the Manong. We're gonna take our first few steps on the Manong today and head towards Todd Harbor. So
6.6 should be an easy day as long as the terrain is alright, and hopefully we get some sun and can start drying out.
Yep, well, we're still wet. It was quite an adventure putting on some wet hiking clothing, but we did it. We're awake, we're ready. Alright, we'll see you on the trail. And the sign for McCargoe Cove. Alright, we've reached our first checkpoint here. There's a couple moose sheds on the sign. Looks like this is the turnoff to the Minong mine and Todd Harbor. So we're going to be going that way. Basically, we've just climbed out of McCargoe Cove. The trail towards Todd Harbor starts at McCargoe Cove around shelter number 6. So you just want to go straight up from shelter number 6. And eventually you'll climb a hill and then you'll hit this sign. There's a moose. Where is he in the frame? Right there. See him standing there? Right in the center between those two trees. We're gonna get out of his way here. He's a big bull again. Oh, we got a nice little overlook here on the Manong after our moose encounter there. Pretty little climb up here. Beauty. Moose nuggets. There's a whole bunch of them on this trail. So this is our trail today. I don't know, can you see it? It goes around this bush and up that way. Pretty sure. So one of the things about the Manong is that it's a little bit difficult to navigate. So far we're navigating just fine, but I can see how it could be a little bit confusing, especially if you're up here on a bad weather day. Check out that view. Pretty awesome. The Manong really treats you to some awesome sights. It might be a little bit of a tougher trail, but it's totally worth it. At least so far anyway.
You are definitely on top of the world and looking down on creation.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. There's some huge cliffs right there. I'm not sure if that's Canada. I think it is. We'll double check that. I'll put it below if it's not. But holy cow. What a beautiful landscape. I just want to show you guys. So I gave her birthday card and this is where she put it. So from now to the next 26 miles or so, I get this smug little guy staring at me, judging me. It's gonna be a fun ride. We are like right here right now. We're about to go down this hill and then we just have like, I don't know, like 2 or 2.2 miles to go to Todd Harbor, and then we have the turn off 0.1 into camp. So we're not that far. I think we'll probably make it by lunchtime. Well, we made it to Todd Harbor. We are in tent site number 2. You can see the view from here. Tiny bit of a walk from the dock, but I think most of the sites have that. We're here in the woods so far during the day. Not too many mosquitoes, not bad at all. You can see we have a nice little site here. What's really nice, we got some sunshine right around these plants and over here so we can hang a line, dry some of our clothes. There's like one tent area over there, one over here, so a couple options, not a bad place to be. We're gonna just chill out. This is a pretty short day. Tomorrow, similar thing. Next day, even shorter. And then our big fun, but we're happy with it. Tucked away in the woods here. All right, we got camp all set up, got the tent up. And now we're just gonna enjoy this view. Check this out. Pretty darn awesome, if you ask me. Mm-hmm. I can see why it's so popular. For sure. Beautiful place. Okay, we're back at camp. You can see the triplex there in the background. We are going to make dinner. And for tonight, Matt's going to try the All-American Works Burger by Packet Gourmet. I'm going to do a little concoction I came up with. I'm not sure, I've never had it before, but it's basically beef ramen, ground beef, freeze-dried, vegetable ramen rescue, so there's no added chicken in this one. And I'm going to mix it all together and basically make a beef ramen rescue. You've seen us have the chicken before, but never the beef. Alright, dinner is cooking. Matt's trying his Works burger for the first time here. The ground beef kind of looks like doggy kibble a little bit.
Tell me all the things.
But once it rehydrates, it actually smells and tastes like ground beef. This is the beef ramen. Actually turned out pretty good. Tastes exactly like you would think it would taste like. We've got our clothesline up here and drying out some stuff. And
Tastes kind of like a burger.
does it? Okay, there you have it. Tastes like a burger. We are in campsite number 2. There's the sign leading up to it. And our campsite's up there. I don't know if you can see Matt sitting in the chair right there in the blue. This is our view of Lake Superior from the campsite. That is the direction we will be going tomorrow as we head for another day on the Manong towards Little Todd. And this is the way towards the Privy, and it's the way we came in on this morning. Here is the campsite sign for Todd. Group site's up there. There's the dock. This is where we came in on this morning. Group fire pit, the one shelter that's here. Our campsite's number 2. And then we're gonna go this way tomorrow. So this is the walk back up to the camp site where we're at. Kind of tucked back in here. It's a nice thing about the tent sites here is they're super private, very secluded. You can't see your neighbors or anything, which is nice. And there's Matt. I swear he's not interneting on that phone.
Reading my book.
There's no service. Here's the campsite here. Pretty much got everything ready to go tonight. Still drying a few things. Just kind of waiting on evening. I also still have my birthday dessert. Matt said it would be too difficult to bake a cake out here, and we didn't carry in any candles, so we're gonna have banana pudding instead.
I think it works.
Yeah, it works. I'm excited for it. I kind of want to try it.
It is birthday times. Well, here we go, making the pudding.
Kind of just looks like powdery marshmallows in there. Right
Yeah.
now. Take the dusting out. Throw that in the trash. Alright. Says add 5 ounces of cool water. Whisk to blend. We don't have a whisk, so we're gonna stir. 5 ounces. Okay.
And we're whisking.
Thickening like pudding. It's got little, calls them cake croutons in there. I'm not sure what a cake crouton is.
Crouton that tastes sweet like cake? Maybe. It should be good.
We're gonna find out. I think you're supposed to wait 10 minutes to let it thicken, so I think we're pretty well whisked here, so we're gonna do that.
First birthday bite.
Cheers. I'm gonna try a cake crouton.
Happy 30.
It's crunchy.
Well, it's a crouton.
Tastes like vanilla pudding, coconut, and banana.
What do you know? Those are most of the ingredients.
It's good.
Well, there. If you guys are on the trail and have a birthday, go for it.
Alright, we're out at the lake again. Finished our dessert. It's gotten a little wavier since the last time we were out here. A couple people fishing out there. The Doc's got another boat over there. Just enjoying the sights. You know how clear that water is. Isn't that awesome? Good old Lake Superior. It's freezing cold. I put my feet in it earlier. Hello, Mr. Froggy. Hello. Alright, the sun is about to go down over there, over Todd Harbor. We are about ready for bed. It's 9 o'clock, right?
A little after.
A little after 9, so.
It's late for us on this trip.
Pretty late for us, yeah. So we're gonna head to bed. We'll check back in with you guys tomorrow morning. Say goodnight, Matt.
Good night, man.
See you guys tomorrow.